Jesus Freak here, and I wrote some notes in my note taker for the first time in a long time. And I was thinking of, because I had written a note on Titus, what was it? Titus 3, 10 and 11 some time ago. Probably when I got it, might have even been something I copied over from my previous note taker. The hardback Nelson Journal, The Word, that I used originally. Now, the passage in question reads as follows. A man that is an heretic, after the first and second admonition reject, knowing that he that is such is subverted, and sinneth, being condemned of himself. My first note on these verses, my old note reads as follows. You cannot talk sense into someone who has rejected it, so don't waste your breath. The new note is a result of some thoughts I had initially brought up on a web forum I follow, but which I made more complete on Facebook and in my chat room. But it's a lot harsher. It reads, these people might infect others with their heresy. Do not interact with them. See 2 John 10 through 11. Just so you know what I'm referring to here. It reads, if there come any unto you, and bring not this doctrine, receive him not into your house, neither bid him Godspeed. For he that biddeth him Godspeed is partaker of his evil deeds. The other comment I wrote was on John 19:36, which reads, for these things were done that the scripture should be fulfilled. A bone of him shall not be broken. And my comment was, when scripture interprets scripture, it does not always do so according to mortal logic. This may be absolutely an illogical reading of Psalm 34:20, but God said it's correct, so it must be. The following verse I also wrote a note on pointing how this verse can be connected with the verse it cites to prove the deity of Christ. That's the phrase, and again, another scripture saith, they shall look on him whom they pierced. And that's Zechariah 12:10. And an interesting thing here, and it's corroborated by the Vulgate, but not supported in Greek. Which is probably why Jerome said that the Hebrew tends to point even better to Jesus Christ than the Greek does. He said, he pointed to this verse. I pointed to Zechariah 12:10. And I will pour upon the house of David and upon the inhabitants of Jerusalem the spirit of grace and of supplications. And they shall look upon me whom they have pierced. And they shall mourn for him as one mourneth for his only son. And shall be in bitterness for him as one that is in bitterness for his firstborn. It might sound like a bit got flipped. I don't think so. And although I've lost part of my translation of Zechariah, I actually wrote, "And they shall look upon him, that is, me, the one whom they have stabbed," making it clear. But even in the sources, the use of "me" here is an important thing. And that's what I was pointing to. Anyway, Jesus freak out.